government. Are you a CP? Are you a CP?
CP?
Who are you with? Nice try. Nice try. The Supreme Court didn't say that. See, I know what you're trying to do. The Supreme Court didn't. No, I'm giving you my answer.
Watch how he manhandles this reporter. Clinton Jaws. Pierre Poilievre, he's found his voice. And there's no stopping. When you find your voice, there is no stopping you. It's embarrassing that I have such a hard-on for the guy, okay? It really is. Like, I'm a dude. I'm not, but I'm talking about this guy like he's a god. I like his sense. He says stuff that I think, and I've been saying this forever, guys. And when I'm watching this clip that I'm going to show you, I'm like, that's me. Yes, finally. Somebody's saying it. Finally, somebody's doing something about it. Safe injection sites. We have a safe injection site. It's garbage. They're holes. They're pits. It's where crime happens, where assaults happens. Drove by there just a few weeks ago. There's a guy outside the front door of it, waving me down to buy his drugs. They're encourage centers. Hey, come on down here. Come on. No stigma in here. Come do your drugs safely, right? We'll watch you inject them. And if you die, we'll just bring you back to life so you could do it all over again. It's no longer say no to drugs. It's say yes to drugs. And if they're so safe, have you ever been in one? Come on over to my house. I'll take you to one. We'll go inside, right? Why wouldn't you? They're safe. I couldn't pay you money to go inside one. I've been talking about this for 4 years. I was a cop for a long time. And I don't mean to ramble on about it, but I can't help it. We wonder why the population is so large now. We wonder why tent cities are popping up everywhere. Drugs are legal, guys. We give you free shelter, free heat. We give you food. We give you free money. A lot of these people are on CPP disability because they can't work. We give them all that. And on top of that, what do? We make a building. We turn a building into a safe injection site that destroys your neighborhood and your community. You inject these drugs inside the party center, they walk out into your neighborhood. They're in your backyard. They're in your house. Watch how he manhandles this reporter.
Eric Andrew G, Globe and Mail. Your party hasn't actually said what your policy towards safe injection sites will be. So you want to close this one, but will you close others? What will you do around safe injection sites across the country?
I will be closing them. We will close safe injection sites next to schools, playgrounds.
Obviously.
Anywhere else that they endanger the public and take lives. We will defund. By the way, they're not safe injection sites. I'm sorry. I used your dishonest language. See, you just repeat the language that is fed to you by the government. Are you a CP? Are you a CP?
CP?
Who are you with?
Globe and Mail.
You're with the Globe and Mail. You guys repeat the same language you get from the radical liberal NDP activists and bureaucracies. You call them safe. How can they be safe? You think it's safe when a bullet comes flying out of one of these sites to kill a mother in Toronto? Do you think that's safe?
Let's go to one.
You think it's safe to have people using crack and heroin and cocaine next to a playground like this?
Got to get rid of the stigma.
Safe? It's not safe.
Supervised injection sites.
Supervised.
They're drug dens. They're drug dens. And they've made everything worse. Everywhere they've been done, they've made everything worse.
Doy.
And I know what you'll do now. You'll now go and call the same bureaucrats who caused the chaos, and you'll call them experts. The people who caused the 400% increase in drug overdose deaths in Vancouver, you're going to call them experts.
Experts say.
They are expert at destroying communities and ending lives, but at perpetuating their own industries, because that's what they are. They are industries that want to expand, and the only way they can continue to exist is by keeping the misery going. So they're not safe. They are unsafe injection sites. They are drug dens, and we oppose them. The Supreme Court has been very clear that these radical bureaucrats don't have the right to open these drug dens anywhere they want. The court made it clear that there are reasonable restrictions that can be placed on them, and that includes playgrounds. So I've told you my policy. I'm against the drug dens next to children's playgrounds, schools. Other places where people who are vulnerable in the community live, we will defund them.
Which is
There
everywhere.
will not be a single taxpayer dollar from the Poilievre government going to drug dens. Every single penny will go to treatment and recovery services to bring our loved ones home drug-free. Thank you.
Okay, merci.
Nice try. Nice try. The Supreme Court didn't say that. See, I know what you're trying to do. The Supreme Court didn't. No, I'm giving you my answer. The Supreme Court did not say that there can be. It's okay. The Supreme Court didn't say that you can have a drug den wherever you want. It said that there are reasonable restrictions that can be placed to stop them from opening up in locations that endanger the community or where there is community opposition. That's what the Supreme Court actually said. Now, I know that wacko politicians and the Liberals and the NDP and their supporters in the media want to make it sound like there is a constitutional obligation that we allow these drug dens anywhere they want to go up.
And they do go up
That is
anywhere.
not true. That is the opposite of true. We have the power under Section 56.1 of the Controlled Drugs and Substances Act to reject these drug dens and shut them down where they endanger the public, and that's what I will do.
In 2018, I'm in the police station talking to my dumbass inspector, the head guy, one of the most powerful people in this community. They put up an injection site in town. He comes up to me. He can't believe it. We're having a conversation about it. And he's like, Clint, they didn't even talk to me about it. They put it up wherever they wanted, right in the middle of a gross part of town, but with houses, with people that live around the area. So yes, they put it up anywhere they want. Everything this guy says, I don't know, it doesn't get old.
What's that?